How's it going, everybody? We're back again with another episode of Too Fast, Two Duelists. I'm joined here again, like always, with Cody. Cody, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm feeling great. My chances of winning today are about as big as my forehead.
You got the last episode.
I did. Because you didn't play Blaze very well.
No, I didn't. I'm here to make up for that. That was very embarrassing, I thought. Even after editing that episode, I'm just thinking like, God damn, I'm just the worst.
Hey, that was me with Crystal Beast. It's fine.
All right, well, I got the wheel in front of me. I'm just going to go ahead and go first.
All right.
Oh, boy. It's a Toon World.
It's a Toon World. Shocker, it's a Pegasus skill. Yeah, it's a continuous spell. At the start of the duel, place this card in your spell and trap zone and flip it over. This card is treated as Toon World. You don't even gotta give it 1,000 life points.
No, but I mean...
But you're kind of locked into tunes then, unless you want to take away part of your back row.
It just, I don't know. It sounds rough. It's a continuous spell. It's not even like a field spell or just, why can't it just be a skill card? I don't know.
Is it susceptible to back row removal then?
I've never played with a face-up skill card like that before. I have no idea.
Well, we can Google it real quick.
Well, so much for being redeemed on this episode. I feel like I don't even have a fucking chance.
Hey, you don't know, man. We haven't spun for me yet.
Oh, we're gonna spin right now.
Let's do it. What's that reaction?
The Psychic Duelist. I think you're getting your dream come true.
Wait, the Psychic Duel. That's Hesperoba, isn't it?
It is.
So Jinzo, probably.
Probably.
The Psychic Duelist. What a weird picture for him. Okay, the Psychic. This is a long card. Holy shit. Okay, the Psychic Duelist. Hesperoba skill. Flip this card over when you activate this skill. Activate one of the following skills during your main phase by paying half your life points. Target one set card in your opponent's spell or trap zone and declare one type, monster, spell, or trap. Then reveal the face down card, and if it's the declared card type, it cannot be activated this turn. Or randomly select one card in your opponent's hand and declare one type, monster, spell, or trap. Then reveal that card, and if it is the declared type, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Each of these skills can only be used once per duel. That second effect sounds like ass, except for getting card knowledge.
Card knowledge, a one-time burn. So you
500, but it costs me half my life points to burn you 500, and no one card in your hand.
So it's an effect that you can use both. You have to declare which one you're using, but both of them you have to pay half.
Yes.
Damn.
I have to pay half for either one of them, and they can each only be used once per duel. That second effect sounds nuts. At least with the first one, if I'm set to go for game and you have one card set, I can at least figure out what it is. But
I'm just not gonna set.
That's you never do anyway. But yeah, that second one. When you have tunes that can attack me directly, I don't like the idea of taking myself down to 2,000 or less just to know one card in your hand and burn you for 5.
I think it sounds great.
Unless I'm getting game out of it. The plus side is I'm not really logged into anything.
True. I don't know. I feel better now.
Yeah, I told you. We hadn't spun for me yet.
It was meant to be. All right, we got Pegasus versus Hesperoba.
Yes.
What a weird kid that guy was.
You like how? Do you remember in the episode where him and Joey were dueling? Like, obviously he was cheating, and then once Joey figures it out, and then Joey does his like roulette spider, he's like, no, don't cheat me. And it's like, motherfucker, you've been cheating this entire game.
True. Yeah. I always thought it was weird, like what the rest of the family must be like, the mother and father, because they all came out the same way.
Yeah.
I think there was like,
just fine if they're all like quadruplets or whatever, but one of them is clearly older than the others.
Yeah. Was it like 3 brothers all together, like 2 up top and him?
I think it was.
Now,
I think it was 4.
I was gonna say now it's coming out wrong.
I think there were 4. I think there were 3 younger brothers and then him.
Okay. Watch, like the mom is your typical like waifu looking chick, and the dad looks just like the boys.
Oh yeah, dude.
The seed is strong. All right, well, what do you say? Deck building?
Deck building.
Deck building. Let's do it.
Oh, dang. All right, how's it going, guys? We're back after 20 minutes. Got my deck all built. No, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Good to go. Make a vision. The future. I sense victory. Let's get it. I am not playing an Esperova style deck. I have Jinzo is nowhere to be seen. What I'm basically doing is my strategy is I'm basically forcing out any monsters he has and removing his Toon World and hoping to God I can summon some monsters in the meantime. I have 2 blowback dragons to just pick any card I want on the field, and if I can get 2 heads out of 3 tosses, that card is gone. 2 Destiny Hero Dogma and Plasma. Won't be summoning them at all. They are just poly fodder, so I can summon my Dragoon. 2 Kaiju, just to beef over one of his tunes. If I can't out his Toon World, I can at least get over the effect that he'll be able to direct attack me. I know 300 is still 3000 is still really high, but at least he won't be able to do that. 2 GR Gumo. He's the only normal summonable monster I have in my deck. 2200 is a nice beat stick. He does come down with the effect of if I call the coin toss wrong, I lose half my life points. But we've been pretty good on that in the revision series, so you know, I'm feeling pretty confident. Then mostly for the blowback, but for anything else in my hand, really, I have 2 copies of Hero Emerges. So when he declares an attack, you can pick a card in my hand. If it's a monster, I can special summon it if it is special summonable. 2 copies of Poly, which work with my Dogma and Plasma, and then 3 copies of Recycling Plant for fusions. So I can add Poly to my hand or recycle materials. 1 copy of Rhoda, since Dogma and Plasma are both warriors. If I have 2 of the 3 pieces but not the other, I can use Rhoda, get the 3rd in there. So unfortunately, that vision from the future I talked about in the deck profile, it didn't give me the ability to read. So I did not realize the entire time making my deck, or in the deck profile, or even during the games, I can't use Rhoda because I don't have a level 4 warrior. And then lastly, I have 2 copies of Twister. It's a quick play spell. It does cost 500 life points, but I can target any face spell trap card on the field and destroy it. So bye-bye, Toon World. As far as the side deck goes, I have 2 copies of Night Beam and 2 copies of Galaxy Cyclone. They both have to be used on set spell traps. Dakota doesn't really tend to do that in duels with me, but just in case he does this time, I can side them in. And then 2 copies of Hammer Shot, which just destroys the attack position monster with the highest attack, which is also a way for me to potentially get around any troublesome tunes if I can't get a monster on the field. And finally, the extra deck, I have 3 copies of Destiny and Dragoon. Yes, the student has learned a little bit. With this card, rather than conducting my battle phase, I can target a monster that he controls and destroy it, and then burn him for the original attack of that monster. And then it also gets to recycle itself. If I have a Destiny Hero card in the graveyard, I can banish it and bring this guy back to the field. Very nice. Very hopefully troublesome. Well, definitely troublesome. I saw that vision in the future. You know, we got this in the bag. Battle City, here I come. Let's go out there and get this.
All right, guys, we're back after the 20-minute time limit, and gotta say, not very confident. So we have a Toon Barrel Dragon. This is slightly better than the actual Barrel Dragon because Barrel Dragon can only pop monsters. This card can pop any card. So we're playing 1 copy of that. 2 of the Toon Dark Magician. This is probably the best toon in our deck just because it can now allow us to get additional tunes from our deck just by discarding a toon card. Unfortunately, though, I don't want to play too many of the high-level tunes because the Speed Duel version of tunes, you can't actually cheat the monsters out as efficient as you can in the TCG. So because of that, I felt like Toon Summon Skull was also kind of mandatory because it only requires the single tribute to special itself out. So I can either summon the Gemini Elf or the Mass Sorcerer and then get him out, and then he's at 2500. Of course, they all have summoning sickness, so that's really rough. Kind of like the goal of this is to go first, establish one of the tunes first, And then that way, if it survives during my turn, I can start attacking directly and gaining some of my additional effects, such as like Gemini Elf. When it does battle damage by a direct attack, I can discard a random card from my opponent's hand, or the Masked Sorcerer, where I get to draw a card when it does battle damage. So definitely need to establish one of the level 4s first before I can get at the other big ones. Hopefully to close out the games faster, I'm playing Toon Rollback. I can target one of my tunes. It can attack twice. Either one of the big ones can just clear out the game, or if damage has already been done before, the Gemini Elf can close out the game. 3 copies of Toon Table of Contents. This searches any Toon card that we're missing. So Cody knows that we're playing a Toon World deck. Unfortunately, that means that my skill card is just out in the open. It can be destroyed. So I wanted to make sure I maxed out on this, because anytime he tries to remove it, I want to be able to play it again. We're playing 2 copies of Allure of Darkness. A lot of the stuff that we're playing are darks. I did some test hands, and a lot of the times I was able to, you know, add off of Toon Tables, get an allure, banish either the Summon Skull, the Dark Magician, or the Barrel Dragon, draw 2 more cards. So that's why I also wanted to play 22 cards. And then lastly, I'm playing 2 copies of Two Mask. I don't really like this card, but it is a way that we can cheat out one of our bigger monsters from the deck if he summons something big. If not, say I only have like one of the level 4s on the board and he summons like a level 4. If he tries to out one of these, I can use this to bring out another one from my deck. But yep, that's pretty much the deck. I'm not playing a side deck because I don't think I would really even make space for it. I really need the Toon stuff to work in order to make, you know, full effect of my skill card. And we don't have anything in the extra because it's just Toons. Not very confident about this. They don't have the field spell that protects all the tunes or itself. They don't have the quick play spell card that lets you cheat them from the deck. So other than that, you know, these cards, they get destroyed when Toon World gets destroyed. It makes it very hard to keep, you know, pressure on the board, especially when they all have summoning sickness. We'll just have to see what we can do with this. But yeah, not feeling very confident. All right, bud, here we are.
We are here.
Another episode of Too Fast, Too Duelists.
Mm-hmm.
And what an episode.
You know what? This deck building did go a little faster. We didn't quite run up to the time limit.
Yep. We didn't use up all the time. We weren't really talking though either. It seems like I have a feeling
I was very intensely staring at these cards.
Yeah, I think this episode is probably putting us to a somewhat of a test.
But you know me, I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm curious on what you concocted for such a thing like this, especially knowing what you're going up against.
I mean, I'm really not held back either, so that's nice.
Yeah, I got these shitty ass Toon cards. You think Pegasus would make himself better cards?
I mean, in Duelist Kingdom, he kind of was like the ultimate guy. You know, like there were no rules. He could summon these tunes without needing to sacrifice and everything.
He was cheating the whole time.
I mean, who wasn't in Duelist Kingdom?
It's either they're cheating by bending the rules of what cards do, or you're cheating because you're just blatantly cheating.
We're talking about
Pegasus. Pegasus is like looking at your hand. My sniffing her cards.
Yeah, dude, we're talking about a tournament that had an official rule booklet that nobody had access to except Weevil, because he somehow stole it the day of the tournament and found out about field power bonuses, which I don't know if they ever played a part in there again after that one episode. They
did in like the Mako one. They did in the what was his name, the Shrouded Knight guy, was his name Pain or something?
Oh yeah, what was his name?
He's playing like Castle of Illusion.
Yeah, he's an idiot. What the hell was his name?
Panic?
Yes, Panic, with a K at the end, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I knew it was probably one of those two Hercules characters, Pain or Panic. Konami, make it official. We want Dark Castle of Illusion support now.
Not if I can't use Catapult Turtle to knock its flotation ring down.
All right, buddy. Well, I got the die.
All right. I got the luck.
Oh, okay. Here we go. We got a game on our hands. Damn.
What do I want to do? You know, I'm gonna let a man cook.
Oh, you're gonna let me go first?
I'm gonna let a man cook.
Big mistake.
Whoa, Toon World.
Toon World. All right, let's start with a Allure of Darkness.
Okay. What, 18? You're playing 23? No, 20, 22.
22. Okay, that was one draw. Okay, there we go. What to banish here? Let's get rid of Barrel Dragon. Next, let's normal summon Toon Gemini Elf.
Toon Gemini Elf.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Okay, so let me refresh myself with tunes. It counter attack, turn summoned. If tune rolls on the field, just destroy this card. While you control tune roll, your opponent has no tunes. This card can attack directly. If this card inflicts battle damage, discard a random card from their hand. Ooh, spicy. Stand by 2 main.
Yep.
You know, I think I have to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Activate Twister.
Okay. So this will die. And then so does this.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
And from there, I'll end turn.
Oh my god. Okay. Standby 2 main.
What? What? Were you banking on that Toon World?
Not really banking on it. It's just, God, these cards, they're so restrictive.
Man.
Technically, I don't need Toon World.
Yeah, technically you don't. You just can't attack directly.
Normal summon. Pass.
Okay. If Toon World's on the field, destroy this card. You control Toon. You're gonna attack directly. If this card inflicts power damage, draw a card. Okay. I'm gonna go Standby Domain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set. And just for fun, I'm also gonna set that.
Hell.
I'll enter in there.
Draw. Standby. Anything?
Nope.
Go main phase. Battle phase.
You don't look happy over there.
I'm not, dude. This sucks. Attempt.
Okay, on battle phase or on the declaration, activate a hero emerges.
You're doing this bullshit again.
Pick a card.
They're probably all monsters. That's why you're not summoning anything.
I guess this card's special summonable. I mean, I'll see what you say. Because either way, I'm gonna have to reveal it anyway.
I mean, yeah.
So.
That's my turn.
All right. Standby 2 main.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
he's making an appearance.
Am I just dead?
I don't know.
This is 21.
Let's declare heads shreds, baby.
I mean, yeah, it's lethal.
Let's go.
What the fuck?
Was
dude?
it? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't do the math, but
Dude, this is bullshit.
all right, make a move.
I'll go first.
I guess I should be trying to do like a kind of like make your move, Pegasus.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'll activate tune tables.
I'll let you add a tune to hand, right?
Any tune
Yeah.
card.
Any tune card.
I'll grab Toon World.
Oh, okay, cool.
Normal summon.
Okay.
Pass.
Standby 2 main.
Yeah.
Almost summon.
Okay.
We are gonna go battle.
All right.
Head shreds. Damn it. Okay, that sucks. Okay.
I'll draw. Standby 2 main.
Word to God.
Normal.
Okay.
Special.
Oh wow. All right. Special summon by chipping a monster. Cannot attack turn it is summoned. You must pay 500 to declare an attack. Okay, what'd you take 500 for?
I have to pay. Or no.
It can't attack the turn it's summoned.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was pay 5 to perform the special.
No, it's only 500 to declare an attack.
My bad. I just figured, this card was just that much worse,
What do you mean? These cards were so good. Pegasus didn't circulate them.
I can't, because they all
If he,
tunes all are magic monsters. They all have summoning sickness.
I am going to sack off or blowback dragon.
Okay.
Next, I'm gonna play Polymerization, Destiny, and Dragoon.
The fuck.
Too grave. Too grave. Too grave. What? What?
Learning a couple of my tricks now,
What?
are we?
Yeah, a little bit. I pick up, you know, the student learns a little thing or
Yeah,
two here and
sure.
there. So here's the question now. Do I try to pop you with blowback first and then go in for 3? Or do I just use Destiny ends attack? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna declare Destiny for Toon Summon Skull.
Okay.
I won't get my battle phase this turn then, but that burns you for 25. Then I'm gonna declare blowback on your Toon World.
Okay.
So I need 2 results for heads. Let's go, baby. Fuck. All right, we're in it. Fuck. Okay. That's worth a shot. Well, with that.
Allure.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay, you want to know what I had in my hand?
Sure.
Dogron.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, this was bullshit. Yeah. You can't do anything with this fucking deck. You can't. Man. You can't even establish a board and then apply pressure because the monsters don't do anything turn 1.
Yeah,
they all die when Toon World
dies. You could have had me the second you summon Skull otherwise.
Well, yeah, because like
you're restricted to that.
Even if you didn't cut yourself in half, I have a way to close out the game anyways.
Start going to new control. Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But every single one of them all have summoning sickness.
Yeah.
And they all die when Toon World leaves the field. Well, except for some of the big ones.
I could have had trouble though. If you look at my deck, I had every opportunity to brick on monsters. The only level 4s I play are YuGiOh. Everything else requires tributes.
But it's not that much of a concern because it's either you're top decking the poly to fuse the stuff, you're top decking the hero emerges to special and stay alive the next turn.
Yeah.
Or
you're
fusion
recycling to draw the poly. I've got Rhoda in case I have one of the Destiny heroes, but not the other. I've got the Kaiju.
That's the thing, like your top decks can get you out of any situation because you have time to spare, because like I need to go first in order to apply pressure on the follow-up turn, but like your deck is to stay alive, apply pressure. So like your deck does all of it.
Yeah, because with you going second is essentially useless because the summoning sickness is horrible, so you might as well get that over turn 1 where you can't attack anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel bad for you on this one.
This was a fast one. This one sucked.
This was like 2 revision episodes ago for me.
Yeah.
Just creamed, wiped the floor. Not a chance to compete.
Nope, not even close. You have a trend where you never play your skill card ever.
I know. I don't know why. I could have played it last time. I don't know. It probably would have affected the game too, because I probably would have drawn out Oracle. Yeah, I kind of forgot to there, but normally, yeah, the situation just doesn't come up. Again, you never had any set spell or trap cards, so there was no point in using that first effect, and I'm not taking half my life points to do 500 burn maybe with card advantage or knowledge.
Well, it's
when
like
you can attack directly on tunes. I
saw the trap card only in the first game.
Yeah,
but you don't have a monster out on the board. Well, that's it for this.
That's all, folks.
That's all she wrote.
See you next Saturday morning.
Now I need to try to recover again from this week and the week prior.
Hey man, you still got revision on me.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to bring an end to this episode. We have 2-time reigning champ now, Cody. Speed Duel champion.
Reigning, defending,
undisputed,
universal heavyweight champion of the world. I gotta get more cheek flap in there.
Yeah.
Like almost Nixon it, you know?
Well, if you guys like the video, like, comment down below, tell us what you think. Consider hitting the subscribe button for more content just like this. But after all that, we'll just we'll see you next week. I need to recover. I have an aneurysm.
Yes. Brain aneurysm. Very serious.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.